I trust you, Axe. Hi. Do you guys like Chrono Cross? Welcome in, Savage. Welcome in, Raiders. Yes, this is the mental health raid event. I am super nervous, if you can't tell. Thank you so much for the follow. Chrono Cross is an amazing game. It is one of my favorite games along with Final Fantasy X. Oh, hi. Hi, Ari. Hi. One of my favorites, and you're already doing so well. I'm not doing so well. If you guys were here earlier, oh, I did the disclaimer in my chat and it went like crazy. And I'm like, what's going on with Mix It Up? I had to close Mix It Up and reopen it. That was embarrassing. Proud of you for participating. I was here earlier. It happens. We got this. Thank you so much. But Savage, I have something to show you. Hold on. Momento, one momento. Yes, you. It's okay to be nervous. You're doing great. And your earrings are amazing. Thank you so much. Yes, I have social anxiety. So you guys know. It's my onesie. When I saw you had yours on, I had to put mine on. Yeah, twinsies. Yeah, I just wanted to show it to you. I can't wear this the whole night because it's really hot in here. You guys got Kigus? This is a Kigu, by the way. It's like a big onesie pajama. It's so cute. Thank you. Yes. Now we need to do a onesie raid train. Yes. So like, of course, I picked a time slot that just worked for me. But when I checked out your channel, Savage, I felt like that's like the perfect person to raid into me because you're a veteran. I also was working in the Navy. Cats. A tuxedo cat? So you like tuxedo cats? My cat is a tuxedo cat. So I thought that was really neat. And then onesies. Yeah. But welcome in, Raiders. I didn't like introduce myself. I have social anxiety and just anxiety in general. A lot of mental health struggles. So it's really hard for me to stream. I get super nervous. Are we best friends now? Yes. You have 2 kitties? What kind of kitties do you have, Ari? A themed raids, for sure. Hi, Blueberry. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I know this is around time people are going to be like going to sleep and stuff. But I appreciate you coming by. Oh yeah. I'm doing a giveaway for... Hold on. We're gonna be playing this tonight. It's an anxiety deck from We Aren't Really Strangers. So this is gonna help us have some conversations tonight. And if people don't feel like talking, I have a game to play. But I am giving away this deck, an unopened deck, a different deck than mine. A t-shirt that they gave me. All it says is we're not really strangers. And it's a medium-sized t-shirt. And some stickers. Oh. Ghost Girl stickers and some Ghost Kitty Pride. And maybe a little pin as well. For participating and hanging out with me tonight. So if you do command giveaway, you can enter the giveaway and it's going to be announced in 1 hour at 1 a.m. my time. We have a tabby and we just adopted a feral one. She's very skittish, so he's warming up. That's good, that's good. Yeah, I just moved to California, so I'm getting used to my roommate's cat. It's an orange cat. And she's very nice, but she's very different from my my tuxedo cat. My tuxedo cat is just, he's a big lump. Like, all he does is sleep and like to be cuddled. Orange cat and black clothes. We got you, Ray, in the giveaway. Thank you for joining. You're wearing a choker and wearing a chain. That's basically a choker. Nice. Vaguely adopted a local cat. He's not actually mine, but we let him in and give him food and water. Okay. 3 kitties, 2 tuxedo cats. 1 fluffy void cat. What would it be, a void cat? So do I need to look that up? I never heard of that before. You got me curious now. Oh, all black kitty. Oh, that makes sense. I also have commands in the chat for black cat. If it works. If it works, guys. I didn't try it before. Okay, I'm 94% black cat today, meow. There's also orange cat. I am 15% orange cat today. Hello, raised cats. Oh my goodness, 109? It shouldn't go that high. Oh, you're just putting that in there. you got me, Axe. You got me. 17% black cat today. We need tuxedo cat. I know, but people like to say that I'm like a black cat because I'm very I guess alternative. I wear black a lot. And also, I'm gonna take this off now because I showed it to you, and it's so hot in here. I'm in California, so orange is tabby, right? Yeah, I'd say so. It's pretty warm. Way up here too, really. Your tattoos are beautiful, thank you. Oh, X, you're a 92% black cat today. Oh yeah, they are. This is the West Coast, or Asia actually. I was a sailor in the Navy, so I went to mainly Asian countries. So I went to Japan many times, the Philippines. And I lived in Guam, which is like a little speck somewhere over here. But in Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, where else? Indonesia. Lots of places over there. That sounds amazing. It was a lot of fun. But also a lot of stress. A lot of stress. 69? Was it 69? Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, it's so nice out there. I want to go back to Japan. I've been meaning to. I have. But let me try to get into the topic at hand. I am a first and foremost, I guess, a mental health advocate streamer, as well as LGBT friendly space. I myself am an LGBT content creator. I'm asexual and aromantic, as well as bi. I don't tell people I'm bi that often, but it's mainly asexual that I tell people. And I gotta talk about things. I gotta talk about things now. I'll give you my zip and you can check. Okay, I'll do that. So I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller, but I'm gonna show you my other screen here. This is the anxiety pack that I'll talk about, but I've always wanted to be a streamer. I mean, I really like video games. But I was in the military for a long time, so I didn't get to do it. And I found Twitch because of the military, because like I was like very isolated back then. And I was also like in kind of an abusive relationship. So so this is just a warning to you all now that I'm probably might have harder topics. So if you are not cool with that, please mute or feel free to go to sleep. You would never ask. Talk about as much or as little you're comfortable talking about. Take your time and be patient with yourself. We're all here to support you. Thank you so much. But yeah, when I was in the military, I was away from people for like a long time. I was in the military for like 7 years. So I joined when I was 23. I don't know the exact like dates and everything, but yeah, I got on Twitch when I was living in Guam. And it's really hard when you're living in Guam because like there's like not too many streamers that are awake at the same time as me, because everyone on you're basically 12-hour difference from United States, where I was from in Virginia. Virginia is my hometown, and then I was living in Guam, which is in like the Asia countries. So I didn't get to like talk to my friends that much, and the military is just, they're shitty. They're really shitty. It was a lot of sexism, very discriminating against myself. I was a lot younger than my coworkers. A lot of people didn't want to hang out with me because I was a woman. They would tell me that like, no, I don't want to hang out because like I don't want people to think that we're like sleeping together. Like anytime people saw me with a man, they would automatically assume that I'm sleeping with them. So some people actually just didn't want to hang out with me because they didn't want rumors about themselves. But I hung out on Twitch a little bit here and there when people were streaming and I can catch the streams. And then I eventually got out of the military, and then the pandemic happened. So go from isolation to more isolation. It's been hard to figure out how to talk to people. I don't know how to talk to people anymore. Did you learn to love yourself while in service, or did you always enjoy your own company? That's a good question. I think I learned to enjoy my own company. Definitely in the military did I realize, you know, when you're younger, you're like, oh, I can't go to the movies by myself. Like that's weird. You can't go to restaurants by yourself. But in the military, I was forced to. You know, like I'm here in all these like fascinating countries, and I have no one to hang out with, so I might as well go do it myself, you know? Hey, Veridius. Welcome in. I'm sorry you went through that. Thank you, Ari. Oh, Guam was an island in the South Pacific. Yeah. Hello, King. How you doing? Japan is a great place to date yourself. Oh, I love Japan. I love Japan so much. because Japan was like the #1 country I felt comfortable being by myself. For one, it was safe, and two, they're just okay with people, you know, that's normal there to go to a restaurant by yourself. You get in a little cubby, you know. No, someone's obviously on the other side of the cubby, but like I have privacy. You know, you get your little your phone out, watch TV, and eat your noodles. I love your desk. Despad Amari, yeah. A lot of people thought that I looked like her, so when she like got announced, everyone sent me pictures of her. And it was really weird playing the game, and I'm like, wow, it's really weird to have someone that looks like me in a game. A booth for one person, yes. Sorry, off topic. No, you're fine, you're fine. I don't do it because it's expensive. I don't mind actually doing it, but I don't enjoy it if it's not with company. Since it's expensive. Two similar things at home. Yeah, I feel you, Axe. But I gotta see the world, and you know, I did spend a lot of money traveling. Yeah, we got the sad music going too. I think having difficulty interacting with people is completely reasonable. Not the sad core. Maybe I should change it. A little bit higher spirits. This is Frozen Flame. It's a little, I mean, it's a little bit happier. But yeah, I'm totally reading everything you're saying. Yeah, but thank you so much. I've like, you know, even like on my Facebook friends, I've told them, like, I'm still like learning how to interact with people because I don't know. You know, growing up, I was always very shy, and being in the military helped me kind of branch out and get out of my shell, but it was just so, it was so frustrating that like people didn't want to hang out with me. I've have a few friends in the military, but I really did experience a lot of discrimination. And then I even, on my very last ship that I was on, I made friends, like such good co-workers, that they were around my age, and we came from like the same areas and stuff. And you know, I'm just walking outside the ship and everyone's going the same places, you know, and you know, I'm kind of telling my coworker like, hey, is it okay if I like, you know, I'm going in the same direction as you, like, is it okay if we like, you know, we hang out? And he's like, you don't need to ask, like, of course that's fine, of course we're gonna hang out, like we're buddies and everything. And I'm like, this is okay? Because so many people like pushed me away for so long. After I graduate, I want to travel the world and get mythical creature tattoos from different countries. Oh, that's so cool. It's a very good goal. I have, most of my tattoos are from Guam. I was in Guam most of the time, but I have one from Japan. It says Misguided Ghosts. If you guys know Paramore, that's my very favorite song. Misguided Ghost. It's the lyrics are like, I'm going away for a while, but like something like, don't wait for me, I'll be back someday. I don't know things by heart. Oh yeah, did anyone else okay. I've dealt with a lot of sexism and discrimination in my coding degree. Can't imagine what it's like in the military. I'm sorry you went through that again. Well, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Paramore is great. next music stream I do, which is soon, you should request that song. Oh, that would be awesome. I love Paramore so much. That song is like amazing. My thoughts get a little it's hard for me, guys. It's really hard for me to open up like this on the stream. Every stream is hard. Like every time I go live, I have to make. Do you guys see? I use a supplement called Natural Calm, and it's like it's a magnesium supplement that kind of helps you with anxiety. And it's a powder that you put in your drink, and I drink that like either during stream or like right before stream, and that helps a lot. So my heart will be racing just by trying to go live. I know the song because I have it on my phone. Can't figure out which one it is. Never know the song title pretty much anything I listen to. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't memorize song lyrics. I'm not one of those people that memorize like movies and everything. It's a lot of talent in that. Do you guys want to play the game? Or should I guess I should continue what I said. So I got onto Twitch because I want to kind of give back what streamers gave me. Because being on Twitch and while I've been like isolated, this is kind of how I felt like I had friends. I know the people are not my friends, you know, on the other side of the screen, but it was just nice to have someone there. And I think I've been streaming consistently about 2 or 3 years now. My first community was great. Great people that made me feel really welcome. And I was mainly a watcher on Twitch for a good while. But as I met more people, and I've met more people with the same struggles as me, I want to stream because I want to like kind of give people a place to be accepted here. You know, like a lot of my community are people that struggle with mental health. And I just want people to feel safe and have people that they relate with. I don't have a job other than to content create, so this helps me feel like I have a little bit of purpose. Anti-acid, so I talk to new people? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry about that. Oh, you eat a banana? That helps? I had bad anxiety back when I performed. That would help with nerves too. Oh, I never knew that. I know the lyrics by heart before the game. Ooh. You got the question card? You ready for the question card? Alright. What is the biggest source of pressure in your life? And anyone can answer this. The biggest source of pressure. For myself, it's financial stuff, as well as my health. I am chronically ill, physically and mentally. The physical health makes the mental health worse. The mental health makes the physical health worse. It's a cycle. And then knowing that I have all these disabilities, working is very hard for me. So then I'm always in survival mode, feeling like I can't spend money, continuously trying to save. So financially, yeah, that's a big source of pressure. hold myself to unrealistic and unreasonable standards that other people never would. I feel that. That's another one. What has your anxiety been wrong about? That's kind of a good question. What has your anxiety been wrong about? Maybe that a lot of us feel like we are not worthy of love, when you definitely are. So I think that's something your anxiety is wrong about. This is a like a conversation starter kind of game. But yeah, it's a card deck. It's a card game. This is the box. It says, if you're smiling right now, this is for you. And if you enter the giveaway, just do command giveaway. I'm giving away a deck, unopened deck, if you guys want. As well as a medium-sized t-shirt from the same company, and some stickers. Work for sure. It wasn't always this way, but the economy has caused more pressure on me and my peers. Yeah, work is awful. They micromanage, and like, I just quit my job so I can move to Cali, but they had cameras all over the place, and that also makes me super paranoid. And just they got me, they have a radio and they call me at any time, and they're like, oh, what are you doing here? I'm like, can I do my job, please? Please, you don't need to tell me what needs to be done. I know how to do my job. I've been here for like a year now. Hey Blakers, we're having a mental health awareness event tonight. How you doing tonight? There are other combo decks, and we use those most of the time. We do. I need to buy a new one because most of them are just at home acts. Anxiety told me I was always a burden. Relatable feels. I'm sorry. I'm alright, just having trouble sleeping. Oh well, thanks for stopping in. We're having a chill vibe here, but we're also doing very deep talks. So I don't know if that's something you're comfortable with, but you're welcome to join us in conversation or just listen. What thought can you challenge? What thought can you challenge? That's a good one. I know where all the cameras are and where they're pointing. Not that I do bad things, just things that corporate doesn't approve of. Yeah. I love talking when it comes to mental health. That's cool, that's cool. Yeah. Also, I've already told people about this, but I have major social anxiety. I have general anxiety. Anxiety about I have like medical anxiety, financial anxiety. There's a ton. I am also a hypochondriac. I was diagnosed with ADD at one point in my life. Dysthymia, which is like a lower depression. OCD. Probably stuff I even forgot about. It's a struggle every day. My goodness. Cali, didn't realize your current locale. Yes, I just moved. This is my first stream in Cali. So I had to get used to the new time zone. My main anxiety is social anxiety. I'm very introverted in person. Oh, really? See, I'm extroverted, but I have major social anxiety. So do you know how hard that is, guys? To, like, how I want to talk to people, I want friends, but I just don't know how to talk to people. And even, like, big streams on Twitch make me nervous, so I'm usually in smaller streams, which I'm kind of learning now that, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, a lot of people are just lurking. If I'm going in to say hi, like, it's not a big deal. You're okay to say hi. But sometimes the streamer kind of, like, doesn't have time to... They can't acknowledge you all the time, so then I feel like, oh, I feel like I messed up. I feel like I shouldn't have said hi. I still can't wrap my head around the feeling. Don't let too many viewers in my stream, so Ghost can say hi. Oh, taking notes. Yeah, if as long as people just like kind of see me, that's fine. Like I'm getting used to bigger streams, but if a lot of people are chatting, I kind of like say hi and then kind of go back to my lurking, because I don't want to take anyone's... I don't want to be the center of attention, which is kind of silly because I'm a streamer. Like, but I want to... If people are talking to you, I want to give them the chance to talk to you. Like, you don't need to give me any time, I guess. My circle's small when it comes to my friends. I only have like 4 or 5 out here in Cali I hang out with. I don't have any people I hang out with. I just moved to Cali, but when I was living in New York, I had absolutely nobody in my area. I've always been in isolation. What I've told people earlier in chat, I was in the military for 7 years. Then the pandemic happened once I got out, and I have friends in Virginia, but when you move away and you go into the military, people don't really... There's a few good friends that keep up with you, but otherwise, I was told by people like, oh, Caroline left, you know, she doesn't care about you anymore. So they were people gossiping about me and telling my best friends this, and telling them to forget about me. Mainly because they wanted to take advantage of my best friends and just kind of take them, I guess, as their friends. So that was annoying. And I have lost my best friends. So over the past year, I've met a lot of people through TikTok and Twitch. So all my friends nowadays are like people I've met on Twitch. Are you going out there in March? I might be back in New York in March, honestly. I'm doing a trial period here in Cali to see how I like it. I'm spending at least 3 months here. I don't know what will happen. I don't intend to do it, but there are times when I'm controlling the flow of chat. Well, yeah. Axe, you're a good talker. See, Axe is interesting to me because he is introverted, but he's really good at talking. And then there's me, that's extroverted, but really bad at talking. Yeah, I was in the Navy, Blakers. So I traveled around Asia, a lot of Asian countries, and mainly in Guam. I have challenged myself to reach out to others and check in even when it hurts to do it. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. I try to check in with my friends, but sometimes I feel... Even that makes me anxious. Even because I know that my mental health makes me isolate as well, because like I have a lot of social anxiety. Even with my friends, even people that I feel safe with. But I have a lot of abandonment issues. So I feel like there will be times where, on social media, for instance, I will go into my social media and check if my friends are still following me or my friends are still there. Because a lot of people will ghost you. And, like, I don't know... How often do you need to talk to your friends in order to stay friends? Because a lot of people think that, oh, you know, your best friends are always going to be there for you no matter what, like, no matter how much time has passed. And I don't think that's true. I think you have to kind of keep up with people now and then. Because I've had friends that I have been friends with for like 10 or 12 years, and one day they just ghosted me. And they didn't tell me why. And some of my friends, we have mutual friends, and my mutual friend will tell me, oh yeah, they said you guys just don't talk anymore. Okay. Steals friends and doesn't share? Yeah, I think that in that particular moment, I think they were trying to take advantage of my friend. I'm happy to have you as a friend. I can't wait to see you at TwitchCon. You always hang out with me and my friends anytime you want. Thank you so much. You were in the army? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I want to go to the veteran meetup and at TwitchCon. As well as the LGBT meetup. An associate at best. Oh, and the military stuff. Friendships definitely require upkeep. If you don't invest in them, they die. Yeah. I'm so right there with you. I'm extremely bad at keeping touch. Most of my friends understand that, but there have been those that just ghosted because of it. Yeah, and I try to tell people, like, hey, like, this is my way of trying not to be toxic, and just for me, I don't know how often you're supposed to check in with people. I just kind of do a little check-in here and there. I'm like, hey, is everything okay? You know, we're still friends, right? How are you doing? How's life? If you need me for anything, let me know. And I just kind of tell them, like, hey, my mental health is not good right now, and sometimes I kind of, like, step away, and I'm just letting you know this because I am not ignoring you. This is just... I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. But I want to tell people, like, hey, I still support you. You're still my friend. I'm not trying to distance myself from you on purpose. And I don't know if people appreciate those messages sometimes. Sometimes I don't know if those are my friends or not. But if the relationship is becoming very one-sided, I kind of stop trying. I fear that some people don't know how to tell you that they aren't actually your friend. Let me keep up with chat. Never feel bad to reach out, because that ADHD brain... Yeah, that's true. ADHD brains. I've heard that people with ADHD kind of have a hard time reaching out. I wish I had been better at maintaining friendships. I guess it's not too late to try, right? Still got my best friend, even though he's in Texas. That's great. That's great to hear. I have friends that fade and come back like time never passed. That's awesome. I have that friend for, like, I guess my best friend Paisley. But we had a falling out too, which is like, it was weird. Like, she was, I've known her since I was a little kid. In college, we had a falling out. And then, I think 8 years later, she invited me to her wedding. And I'm like, we were like not friends. but she invited me to her wedding. I guess that was her way of like trying to rekindle our friendship. Unless she just needed people at her wedding, but but no, I think we're like on best friend level again. Because she did tell me, she's like, I wish you could have been there as like one of my bridesmaids, but I know that like, you know, you're in the military and stuff and whatnot. But I was able to make it for the wedding. I just didn't get to be a bridesmaid. And I just felt like that to rekindle a friendship and at a wedding is a little bit much. Oh, whoops. That's why any friends I make now, I do my best to stay in touch or stay in contact. Yeah, me too. I never talk about my military time. Yeah, they are horrible memories. I don't blame you there. I hated my time in the military, 90% of it. So, unless someone asks, I just keep it to myself. That's fair. Sometimes I isolate and distance myself from friends, and very little family I have, because I don't believe I deserve to be in the lives of others. Well, Verdius, I love you, so you're always welcome here. I think you kind of realize after a while, if you're always doing the contacting or that sort of thing, yeah, it's really frustrating. I had a falling out with a friend recently, and they did something that hurt me. And I told them, we're still friends and I care about you, but I can't have you on social media right now. And that was the message I gave them. They never responded though. So I feel like that friendship died, and that makes me really sad. Because we were friends for like over 12 years. I don't want to self-promote here, but I have a crazy story. I have a childhood friend who comes to my stream from time to time. We haven't talked or hung out in years. Still acts like we're close friends and never checks up on me. Never reach out just to hang out. I would reach out to hang out just to get ghosted or fake promises. They come to your streams, but they don't like reach out any other time? I don't know, some people, they might think that like everything is fine. It might just be in our head that we're thinking that something's wrong. The wedding was fun. Yeah, Bukaki was at the wedding with me. That's an interesting story, but we're not going to tell that story here. I should probably reach out to my friends tomorrow. It's been a month or two. Yeah, you should. Friends are amazing. I really think that, like, I would love to hang out with friends at least once a week. If you have, like, a good solid friends that want to, like, you know, go play some board games with or go out to eat with, at least once a week, that would make me happy, personally. If it's like once a month, at least once a month, but ideally I would want like at least a once a week thing. Definitely annoying if they don't make any effort in return. Some people are just like really okay being by themselves. It's been a few years since I talked to one friend, but she's living her life and I'm living mine. That's fair, that's fair. I kind of feel that sometimes. Well, you know what? One of my best friends, well, ex-best friend, she recently added me on Facebook. And we had a falling out. Like, I told her, you don't ever talk to me. You always, when she goes into, like, she has a mental health episode, and I've been very patient. Very, very patient, because I also have mental health episodes. But every time she has like a really bad thing that happens, she completely ghost me, and I don't know if she's even alive. So that, like, she did this for many, many years, like over 7 or 8 years, and I eventually told her I'm tired. I can't do this anymore. Like, you weren't there for me when I needed you. But I've always been there for when you needed me. And so, like, I just kind of took her off social media, kind of told her, like, that's it. I need to heal from this. Oh, hey, Dryer Bunny. Thank you for the subby. But she recently added me on Facebook. She just made a new Facebook. And I already knew it was a trap. I already knew it was not because she wanted me to be her friend. And I waited, and her Facebook's public, and she posted on there, like, hey, I'm not actually here, like, I'm just here to promote my, my content right now. I'm like, of course you are. It was never about being friends, it was just about taking care of yourself and doing things for you. Nice small group. It usually hangs out at the most once a week, once a month. There are times we go a couple months without meeting up. It gets to me a lot, and being an introvert, I hate going out to do things by myself. Yeah, I actually have one of my best friends that I did have in the military, actually. That was like, oh, he was one of my bestest friends. He had monophobia. It's a fear of being alone. And someone like me who's extroverted and I love people, I'm like, hey, we can hang out. And he would help me actually with my anxiety, because like I can't, I used to have trouble with phone calls, like phone anxiety. And when I need to, like, I don't know, like make an appointment or something, he would actually call up the people for me. Well, all I did for him was I just went shopping with him. I went to the movies with him every week. We did everything together. Worked out together. Movies every Tuesday. Friday was jogging day and going to the beach. It was great. Oh, dry, but you're fine. But welcome in. Are you sleepy? I'm on the West Coast now. Oh, did you move? I think you moved. It makes me feel guilty for not realizing sooner. You can do things to not be alone. You can make friends. I wonder sometimes if it's better to practice one-sided love or to look out for yourself. I definitely had to realize a lot of self-love when I was in the military, because I was always by myself. But like, you know what I hate? Being mentally ill and having like low depression moments and telling people, hey, I'm just lonely. They will love to tell me, well, you just need to love yourself. You know, why don't you just be happy with yourself? I'm like, I've done this. I've done this for years. I've traveled the world by myself. And I have to remind this to people. I have traveled the world by myself. What are you talking about? I've had my time alone. I would like to share my life with someone. You're about to move at the end of the month. I just woke up. Oh, good morning. Because I hate myself. Thanks for reminding me. I just want to see someone's reactions if I say that. Yeah. Let me do a no card. What's one thing, one small thing you can do to ease the worry? One small thing to do that can ease the worry. Well, it depends on what you're worrying about. Asleep? Axe. That's avoiding the problem. Play video games? Yeah. I feel that. I hate being alone too. I don't mind it from time to time, but a month straight of no social contact sucks. Yeah, for real. Like, what's the harm in just like, hey, grab coffee with me in the morning, like one day. Like, it doesn't have to be at night. Like, I know people want to settle down at the night and just be at home. But you could take like maybe an hour or two out of your day to hang out with a friend. By the way, guys, just a reminder for the giveaway. The giveaway is about there's 6 minutes left. If you want to enter the giveaway, do command giveaway in the chat to be entered. And I'm giving away one of these decks unopened, as well as a t-shirt from We Are Not Really Strangers, and some stickers. So you get a Ghost Girl sticker and a Ghost Kitty Pride sticker. Well, thank you so much for the follow. And a little pin. So if you want to enter the giveaway, you got 6 minutes left. And if you're comfortable with me giving me an address to send you stuff, you might win something. Oh, thank you for entering the giveaway. Did it not? Oh, it did not work. Okay. Blue Bear, I got you. I'm still learning how to do giveaways, guys. So everyone, please let me know if you want to. Well, I'm actually gonna make a list here. So I got Axe, I got Ray, Lion, I got Savage Music Man, I got Blue Bear, I got Cthulhu, and JoJo. So far. Where's my notepad? Let me... I'll just do the giveaway myself. Hey X, do you know streamer things? How do streamers make giveaways? Like, is there like a thing online I can go to and like enter people's names? I think that's probably the best plan than using Mix It Up, because Mix It Up is silly. Sort of. Chat GPT. A lot of people just use Mix It Up. Yeah, the Mix It Up's not working that great. I don't know if it's like just tonight or what. Oh, Stream Elements. I think I used Stream Elements once before. Canceling the giveaway on the Mix It Up, and I'm gonna go to Stream Elements and see if I can just enter your names. Or no, is it Stream Elements or Stream Labs? I think Stream Labs had one. Dashboard. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. Assign everyone a number. That would be great if I had a dice. Maybe I could use electronic dice. Digital dice. I only want one die. Okay, there we go. Alright. If I win, you could just swing by when you head up this way. It sucks going to events, conventions, festivals, concerts alone for me. Yeah. I barely like going to mall alone because I hate huge crowds and some with friends. I feel that, Blakers. I'm like that too. I have such bad social anxiety in public. I need a friend with me. I know, like, people love to say, well, you should love yourself, you should do this by yourself. I'm like, but my anxiety is so bad. Wheelofnames.com. Okay, let me find it. Let me see if that works. I had the die, but the wheels are kind of cool. Oh yeah, I used this before. Alright, alright. Just give me some time to figure this out. Alright. Let's see here. Was anyone else interested? Because I think I got peoples. I think I got everybody. Let me bring it up on screen. I bet I can do that. If you give me a moment. Go studio mode here. Window capture. Yeah. Okay. Alright, how do you do this? Oh, spin. Okay, I got it. I got it, guys. Are you guys ready? Oh, Dan Leo. I think you did enter, or did you not enter earlier? But I lost. Yeah, I lost. Mix it up, messed up on me. Gotta save up a lot of money because it's expensive as shit to leave the area. Yeah. Good luck, all. Oh god, Lakers. Okay. I'm gonna switch my screen. There you go. Are you guys ready? I think I got everyone. Blakers, Dan Leo, Ray, Savage, Cthulhu, Blue Bear, Kai, Jojo Axe. Did I even spell your name right? I think there's an E in there. Is there an E in there? Yeah, there is. Alright. Yeah, Dan Leo. Rogue Dan Leo, right here. Is that everyone? Are you interested? Going once, going twice? Okay. Shuffle it up a little bit. Congratulations! Alright. I'm gonna whisper to you. Cause I don't think I can, I think you can whisper back to me now. Unless you, I don't know how else to, get your address. And if you don't feel comfortable giving me, like, a home address, you can always give me, like a public place. I've done a giveaway before. And one person gave me an address to a church that they go to. And they got a hat that I made a few years ago. They already sent us holiday stuff at work. I'm very annoyed. Oh. A bear won! Yes! Oh, great. Blooper, I will send you this as soon as I possibly can. Thank you so much for coming in. I'll do get a little a big hype as it is. Congratulations. I'd say barely, but that was fair and square. Yes, yes. Thanks guys for hanging out with me tonight. This means a lot to me. Now I want to play Persona Dancing. I wish I had Persona Dancing. Why don't I have that? I want to play Persona 5 again, which I have not done. Too many games to play, y'all. I've been trying to play Resident Evil 1, the remake, lately. But of course I've since I've just moved, I haven't really been doing too much. Trying to getting adjusted to the time zone and packing, unpacking. I think on Monday I'll get back to Resident Evil 1. Well, let's get back to some questions. What happens when you try to ignore your anxiety? Bad things happen. Really bad things. For me to try to like calm down my anxiety, I have to get enough sleep. Very important. I have to eat the right things that don't make me feel sick. I have to be sober a lot. I used to drink a lot in the military. I used to do a lot of drugs in the military. So no, we don't do that anymore. I had enough days of waking up in the grass. I drink maybe once a month, but even that, it might be like pushing it a little bit. I might drink when it's just like a special occasion kind of thing, but other than that, I do not partake in a lot of things that make me intoxicated anymore. Maybe just weed sometimes. But like if I do anything like recreational, it's like a pretty microdose level. So like that would contribute to my anxiety. Yeah, just get enough sleep, exercise, get out in the sun, that helps me. Those type of things. So if I ignore my anxiety, I feel like I'm gonna die. And I feel like my heart is just racing. You might have loss of appetite too. When I quit drinking, it definitely helped me a lot. It does. People love to say like, oh, well, drinking helps me. I'm like, I've been there. I've been there, but it really doesn't in the long run. I'm gonna head out, take care everyone. Okay, Dryblade, thanks for stopping by. So when you do have a drink, you don't find you need more? You can manage how much you have? Oh, honestly, yeah, I am kind of an alcoholic. That is one of the main reasons why I stopped drinking. Because I don't know when to stop. Especially, I use alcohol as a way to manage my anxiety, especially in social, events. Like, if I'm at a party, I need a drink. And that's why, when I was trying to get sober, I had to distance myself from social activities. I had to stay away from parties. I had to stay away from bars. Anything that would, like, make me want to have a drink. I can't do weed products, they cause anxiety. Yeah, same here sometimes. If I do a little, it kind of helped me, but if I do a lot, then yeah, the anxiety spikes a bit. Weed helps my anxiety, but my job doesn't allow it right now. At Twitch kind of definitely be having some gummies. I feel that. I mean, weed is amazing when done right. I feel so much better on weed, but then it feels like a hangover afterwards. That part I don't like, and then I feel dehydrated, and it's like that will cause me to have anxiety. It's just not feeling good. An after fuzz feeling. Weed helps, I just haven't in a long while. Yeah. And those type of things, recreational drugs and alcohol, it's very expensive too. A reminder, you won't feel this way forever. That's true. I mean, some of us live with a lot of anxiety, but there are moments I have a lot of medical anxiety because I am chronically ill physically and mentally. I'll have like a spike, like a flare, I guess, where my physical health is worse on this day than others, and I tell myself, it's fine, you won't feel this way forever, you've been through this, and it's gonna be okay. It is a good card. I'll never forget, I took a fat hit off a wax pen thinking it was a vape pen. Oh no! Man, I kind of miss the wax pens. It's like you take a hit of it and instantly you feel it. I'm like, yep, that's it. That's good stuff. But with the way my health is nowadays, I can't. It will just make me too much anxiety. I have to be in control of my body now. What decisions have you allowed anxiety to make for you? What decisions? It's a little hard to think on the spot sometimes. I mean, with jobs, I have a lot of anxiety when it comes to jobs. And feeling like I'm not good enough, good enough to be an employee. So that really, my anxiety. Yeah. It's quite annoying. And self-worth. Quit work? Well, that's true. Yeah, I will keep a job, actually. I'll keep a job. Like, I stayed in the military longer than I probably should have been. I felt like I couldn't find a job anywhere else, so I just stayed in the military. I'm like, it was so hard for me to find a job before I was in the military. So I felt like I can't quit, I can't leave. Because if I do, I'll be homeless, I won't have money coming in anymore. So I just kept working and kept working. And the only reason I quit the military was because I became physically sick. I became chronically ill. So I was forced to leave. First time was not dealing with the bullshit the managers were putting me through. The other was not wanting to deal with the drama. I wasn't gonna let the drama get the better of me, and the job wasn't worth it. Yeah. I mean, I've been talking a lot. We got 2 hours to go. Well, maybe like an hour and a half, maybe. Where do you feel safe? I feel safe at home. I feel safe with my friends. I feel safe with friends that like really, really understand you and accept you for who you are. Hey, Game Wanderer. You feel safe in video games? Feel safe alone? Interesting. The mall? You feel safe in the mall? That's interesting. Why in the mall? My bedroom. I'm always here in my home. Never had any other part of my house. I got you. For me, it's definitely with people that understand me. Because definitely at home where I'm living, I feel safest. But I like being I don't like being home alone. So I have to have a friend. Like with my my medical condition, like there have been moments where I have, just, fainted. And that's why I always keep my phone on me, in case of that. I haven't fainted in like 10 years, probably. I've had a little bit of scare maybe a few years ago. But because of that trauma, I don't like being alone. So definitely someone that understands my physical condition, and accepts me for who I am, that I can like feel the safest with. Always went to it. It's familiar. At night you feel safe? But just being near people without actually interacting with people? Huh. Oh, that's a good point. I feel like you could do that with Twitch too. It's nice to just lurk on a stream, you know? Kind of feels like you're with people. I have a cousin who has seizures in his sleep and he hates being alone when he's asleep at night. Yeah, I have I really am afraid of sleeping. I feel that I have a fear of dying in my sleep. Oh, so that's hard. Very rough. I usually say hi and talk a little, but then wander off and do other things. Hey Rafi, how you doing? we're having mental health awareness event, and we're just talking. We're just chatting with some cards. I can understand. We've talked about the health stuff. I took care of my ex-wife a lot, if you recall. Yeah, yeah. Well, this one's gonna be a reminder. Oh no, wild card. Write down exactly what your anxiety is telling you right now. Don't edit it. Well, I don't have a pen and paper. But what my anxiety is telling me right now. I had a lot of anxiety doing this this event. This mental health event. I kind of feared that, like, it's really late at night. I didn't think people would show up because a lot of my friends and followers, I think, are on the East Coast. That's where I just came from. And then to do an event at like 3 AM East Coast time, people are asleep. And I didn't think anyone of, like, people I know would show up, and like having like a raid come in with like a large number, like, really makes me anxious. And to know that, like, there aren't people that I know personally to be there, that would been, I wouldn't feel comfortable. I recently figured out that I probably have asthma and the random coughing fits. Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah. I need to get a physical or official diagnose. But I'm using my grandma's rescue inhaler. I had to use an inhaler for a little bit. Yeah. But, yeah, go see your Dr. X. Stop working so much, please. You'll never find a good job, that's your anxiety? Man, yeah, that's relatable. And I feel like I can't work because my anxiety is so bad. Like, people terrify me. They really do, out in the world. And then put a job into it and you're like, oh, you have expectations? Oof. I get fired and then I become homeless? Oof. If I take time off, things don't happen. But Axe, if you don't take time off, this is your health you're talking about. Try to take care of your health. Like, as you can see what happened to me, I didn't get to quit the military until I was forced to quit because I just couldn't work anymore. So you gotta remember that you gotta try to take some time off for that. I'm gonna die painfully and hopelessly. You answer the question? Yeah, I figured out. I feel that. I feel that. I hope you guys can know that, like, I hope this is helping a little bit to talk about these type of things, and that we're all here supporting each other right now. My effort has been in vain, no progress after years. Nothing to show for it, so why bother trying? I get you. I get you, B. I don't normally feel that way, but at my lowest I do. Yeah, I feel that. I think it's good to bring it to light in order to knock them down. That's a good point. Answer: end up being more of a disappointment to those who already find me to be a disappointment. Yeah. Relatable feels. It's really hard when it comes to your parents. You guys have parents that you feel like you can't disappoint? It's like they came from a time period that, like, things are a lot easier, you know, depending on certain things, but It was easier to find a job back then. And, I don't know, I kind of feel like it was a little easier to have friends, and in a way. Like, you went out and, like, made friends with your neighbor. But then again, sometimes those aren't the people that you really should be hanging out with. Your answer is, I'm a burden to everyone. I have to keep everyone in my backpack. I carry everyone too. Why do you feel like you have to carry everyone? What do you do when your thoughts get too loud? I know some of you are gonna answer with sleep. Wanderer. Sleep. I don't do stuff at work, nothing happens. I don't sleep, that's the issue? Yes, yes, that is an issue. Drink water? Drink water is a good one. That's a great one to do. I used to be an alcoholic, but now water. Do you drink pure water, or do you drink, do you ever drink sparkling water? That kind of helped me out a little bit, is to drink sparkling water, to have like kind of like the bubbly. Like to, cause like I used to have like cider, right? You know, beer kind of stuff. So like, the bubbly water helped me out a little bit. Kind of, it's like textured water. I lay in bed, cry my eyes out, and hopefully fall asleep right after. Oh. You know what? Crying really helps though. Like, I cry a lot. But like, it's like your body, it's like your body's telling you, like, you need to release. And crying is something that's very healing for your body. It's just, I recommend it for everyone, you know? Like, if you need to cry, it's okay to cry. I have sparkling water as a sugar drink substitute for a while. Nice, nice. Yeah. I try not to cry just because it makes my physical symptoms a little bit worse. But like, it helps mentally. It really does. What's the last thing you accomplished despite your anxiety? What's the last thing you accomplished? I feel like this move was an accomplishment. I had a lot of fear in packing up my computer and shipping it out here. But it got here okay. And so far, you know, things have been going good. When did I get here? I got here on Sunday. It's Friday now. You took that vacation. Yeah, you did. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed your vacation. Some are incapable of crying. You know, I feel that. When I was in the military, I had trouble with that. Like, why can't I cry? But I was also on like a lot of medication back then. And, you know, alcohol and drugs and everything. So I felt like that could have been a contributing factor. overstim my brain, so I don't think. Multitask numerous games, videos, and music all at once. That's relatable, B. I did that before once. You know, I have my games on, I have like a movie playing, I have music playing. My ex came into the house, he's like, what is this? what? That, like, some people say that's an ADHD thing, but it's like, what? How can you focus on all of these things? But I mean, I just, you know, kind of just need not to focus on what's up in here. Easy, you don't, yeah. Go in the store, bought some healthy foods, and quit eating fast food. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I passed my performance analyst above my peers. Really surprised by that one. Oh, congratulations. Wish I could live there. Yeah. Yeah, Blakers, we visited LA. People in my community, we do meetups once in a while. It's usually a once a year thing, but sometimes here and there we'll have a meetup if I can travel. But we had, this year was a Los Angeles trip, a Los Angeles meetup, and I got to meet Axe for the first time, and my friend Kevin. And Dryblade was there. Dryblade, I've already known Dryblade for a long time though. If I do that, I put on something I haven't seen before. I clean my locker and desk, real good at home and work. Oh, nice. Good job, B. Oh, another wild card. Write a reminder to yourself for the next time you're feeling anxious. My big thing, guys, if you've been following me for a while, my reminder is always everything's gonna be okay. And let's get it everything will be okay Tails in here.
Everything will be okay.
Yep, everything's gonna be alright. I love you to myself. Yeah, loving yourself is really great. But yeah, everything's gonna be okay. It always is, you know? If you woke up the next day, you know, that's amazing. You're doing it. You're doing the thing. Be proud. I suppose I should get "You got this" tattooed on me, because I always say that. Good reminder to myself that I'm feeling down. That's a good one. I would love to get a Tails tattoo. An everything will be okay tattoo. But I've tried to stop getting tattoos. Obviously you can see that I have a lot. And I definitely want more. I want a neck tattoo. And I want my hand tattooed again. But for one, that costs money. Two, I did all these tattoos were a way of me having like a mental health episode. It was me wanting to hurt myself, and I can't. I have too much anxiety to self-harm, so I pay someone to do it for me, and I get a little piece of artwork with it. So, and people get to tell me, "I love your tattoos," and I'm like, oh, if only you knew that this is like self-harm. But that's okay, that's alright. Like, I love my tattoos, they're very pretty. The show must go on, and sometimes I can't even bring myself to say it. B, the show must go on. We love you. The show must go on. How does your anxiety shape your days? Terribly. You terribly shape my days. I have a lot of anxiety, feeling like at any moment I can die because of all the medical trauma that I've been through, and feeling like having near-death experiences. I feel like at any moment I could have like a relapse of something, just die in my sleep. I don't know. I don't know what I think medical trauma is so terrifying because there's nothing in the world that is coming to attack you. It's your body attacking itself. That's what's really scary. But you can't like feel safe in your own body. A very belated raid, welcome in. Makes me burn out from preparing for the worst. Yeah. It's exhausting. It really is. So we got an hour and a half left of our mental health streaming. We perceive the threat is out there, even if it isn't. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like, always on guard. I don't know if, like... I know it's, like, often with women. Women have, like... are scared to walk alone and stuff. I don't know if men feel that way, too. I'm sure there's cases where you do. But, I definitely feel it all the time. Knowing that there's, like, could be danger at any moment. That's another reason why my social anxiety is so bad. I don't know why. It's just... people are just so scary. You scared to walk alone? Yeah. Well, if we're at the convention, and if you need a buddy, just hit me up. I got you. We're just gonna mud, and we don't want to carry anything valuable or look rich. That's true, that's true. Yeah, you don't want to look rich or anything, too. I will, like, purposely try to not, like, bring attention to myself. It kind of still happens otherwise, though. Like, I'll try to cover up my tattoos, but you might see, like, one tattoo, and, like, someone will still approach me about it. Like, damn it. I don't want attention. I just want to walk down the street, you know? Yeah, of course, Blakers. I'm always on alert. I think I mentioned that one time we were walking around for a long time. Yeah, I remember that. It's good. It's good to be on alert. It's sad that we have to be, though. Imagine not having anxiety. How interesting. What smaller step could you take? Streaming, like actually doing it? Yeah, you could ask. I don't have anxiety, but my girlfriend does. So she always has to tell me about what she's going through. Yeah. And like, you're the only person I know that like has told me like they don't have anxiety. That's amazing. You're doing amazing. Like I can't even imagine. I remember in the military I just went through taser training and I was out walking alone. I would constantly look over my shoulders because it messed me up. Yeah. And you know what's, people that do jump scares for fun, those people are so mean. I don't know if you guys got friends like that, but it's like, you literally can't do that. And then I've even had to tell people, like if you're meeting up with a friend, sometimes people will think, well, they want to like kind of tap on your shoulder. I had one friend do that, like maybe like last year. I instantly was like, do not do that. And then I look like the asshole because they're just trying to be friendly. They're trying to be friends. I'm like, sir, you're making me very nervous. Like, you gotta tell me when you're coming up behind me. You gotta, don't be like super close to me. Like just a little bit of distance, like personal space. Sometimes you just get a little weird feeling about some people. Reminding myself why I continue on. What smaller step you can take. I have anxiety at weird times? Why at weird times? Smaller step I could take. Well, doing the stream was like a big anxiety thing. So the smaller step I could take, I think I did. I kind of did a little warm up. I did like an hour stream before actually doing the raid. Before the raid came in. A small step is just turning on the stream go live button. That's it. That's hard to do sometimes, honestly. Reminding myself that I can control how I react to things. That's a good one. I'm gonna get some sleep. Talk to you later. Okay, Blakers. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. When are your stress levels lowest? To be honest, when I'm cuddling. Either with like a partner, maybe a close friend if they're cool with that. If you guys got that like platonic relationship. Or like honestly, it's mainly my cat. My tuxedo cat at home, he's amazing. He loves to cuddle and he purrs like instantly. Oh, games? Yeah, you know what? Game Water, that's a good one too. Games help me out. Even once I get into like the flow of a stream, that helps me out too. Because like, when I'm streaming, I kind of stop thinking about my other anxieties. I'm kind of, yes, I do have anxiety streaming, but it kind of takes me away. Like I just get to enjoy talking to people and enjoying a video game with people. Like I can't game by myself. I don't know if anyone else feels that, but I have a really hard time gaming by myself. I need to enjoy it with someone. First thing in the morning? Hmm. I can feel that. In water? Stress level is lowest in water? We love cuddling. Platonic cuddling goals, yes. Hug me till I bite? Oh. The cat humor. As an example, for streaming, I don't get anxiety about the people, or that my stuff isn't gonna be perfect, it's my internet. And I had a summer where it was constantly disconnecting. Now I'm concerned whenever I see something buffer for even a second. Yeah, I feel that. That would suck. I find it hard to game with others. I like to go on my own pace. That's great. I wish I was like that, because then I feel like I can only play my games when I'm streaming. And streaming takes a lot out of me sometimes. Like, I can't stream consistently, because I kind of get like a social burnout, and like I get kind of tired of, it's a lot of talking. A lot of talking sometimes, and it's exhausting to be on camera. But it's nice if I had someone to hang out with in person and play video games, that would also be nice. But typically I don't. Typically, like I said, I've been in isolation for a long time, and streaming is the only way for me to feel like I have friends. I do love the hug and cuddle friends and loved ones, yeah. If a stream stops in the middle of a sentence, I sit there for a solid minute. It's like, is it me? Lower when I talk to people who don't ask about me. I feel like that's, I can see that, but I want people, you know, if you're friends, like, say that we're friends, I would want to ask about you. I would want to see how you're doing. But as someone who does have my own struggles, I did have to tell my friends, do not ask how I'm doing. Like, never ask how I'm doing. Like, we can talk about you, not about me. So I do feel you. I need to pay the bill? Oh no. Which is pretty much my only social outlet these days. Yeah, Sam. But TwitchCon's happening. Like what, two weeks or so? That'll be interesting to see people in person. I've already met some of my mods. Berries used to be one of my mods. I met Berries in person. And our friend Raven. And I met Axe and Kevin. Was it this past year? It's been cool. It's been cool. It was due. Oh, it was due tomorrow. Got paid like 30 minutes ago. Oh, nice. There you go. Oh no, you regret? Can you still not go? I was trying to get a Saturday ticket. By the time that I finally realized, oh, TwitchCon is actually kind of cool. Because for a long time I was like, why would I want to go to TwitchCon? But then I realized, I'm like, oh, you know, it would be kind of fun. But yeah, they're all out of Saturday tickets. So my only, the only thing I could do was get the whole weekend. Because I didn't want Friday, I didn't want Saturday, or Sunday. I definitely wanted to go on Saturday for the LGBT meetup and stuff. Them's my people. And then like some of my friends that are going, they're going only on Saturday. Yeah, the money is. I could probably go, but it's so up in the air. I'd have to pay for everything last minute. I don't know if you'd want to do that. Someday I'd like to go. I wonder where it's gonna be next. I think was last year was in San Diego. This year it's in Las Vegas. I wonder if it'd be on the East Coast anytime. Do you think you'll go next year? Asking for a friend? It's me, I'm the friend. Don't know. Depends where it's at. I would love to go. I love conventions. But I'm always trying to have meetups. Like, if you're in my Discord now, so you can see that, like, I've had other meetups. And I think the next meetup, I would really like to go in Central, maybe Texas. I have quite a few community members that are in Texas that are interested in meeting up sometime. And I love traveling, so like maybe travel to a convention, maybe an anime convention or something. Maybe we can meet up. But you're in Cali, right? You're in West Coast area? So maybe even a chance I'll see you. I don't know. Ask for time off last minute too. Axe. I fear the state is not LGBT friendly. Oh. I think I have like one LGBT friend that is there. That is a dilemma, isn't it? Austin's pretty chill. Yeah, I did think about Austin. Is Austin the sister city to Portland, Oregon? Tis a pickle. It is. Certain areas a lot better than others. Where I am right now, I'm like in the heart of LGBT friendly area. And I've never been living in an area like this before. I've always grew up with like no LGBT friends. Like as I've gotten older, like my friends have come out. Some of the people that I was friends with kind of growing up, but most of the time it was just a lot of straight people. And that was also a very big contributing factor to my mental health. Probably the biggest one growing up, at least. That I felt so different from everyone else. And it was my goal one day to be in a LGBT friendly city because I wanted to meet more asexual people. Because back 10 years ago, like, well, I came out as asexual, I think at 20 years old. Maybe younger, maybe 19, I don't know. But finding out that I was ace was like, wow, that helps a lot. But then on the other hand, it's like, wow, I'm the only one. Back then when I was 20 years old, yes, asexuality is part of the LGBT community, but it wasn't widely accepted back then. Like, I did not feel like I belonged with straight people, but I did not belong with LGBT people either. So I was very alone, and I wanted to move to big cities to finally be with people that, like, would understand me. So that contributed a lot to my depression. So this is cool. I'm finally in a place that, like, wow, I just get to be me. There's nothing wrong with being me. Do you think you're hella close? Oh, really? Okay, well, I will talk to you later, Dan Leo. I know a few streamers from Texas. Seems to be a popular place. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is actually. And one of my friends just moved there too. Let's do a new card. What do you need to hear when you feel anxious? I need to hear everything's gonna be okay. Especially when I've been isolated for so long and I don't get to have hugs. I don't get to have people that like get to hang out with me. I feel like I would ask my friends, is everything gonna be okay? And they say yes, everything's gonna be okay. I need the whole sentence. I need the whole sentence, guys. You can't just say yes. But that it helps. It helps feeling like a hug from far away. Reassurance. It's just like the amount, like they care enough to tell me that really helps. I need to hear that everything's going to plan. Nothing going wrong, nothing unplanned happening. True, true. I don't like plans getting changed up. Because like, you know, with the amount of anxiety that we have, I know what to expect, you know? I don't like plans changing too quickly. What thoughts keep coming back? What thoughts keep coming back? My thoughts keep coming back about my friends and trying to figure out if I can be a better friend or what can I do not to lose them. But it's a two-way street and I have to like, I don't want to force myself on someone. Like, I don't want to force someone to be my friend because I'm reaching out. Like, that's my problem with reaching out, is like, I want to know that you actually want my company and that you're not doing this because you feel sorry for me. I don't know what it's like to have things going according to plan. Oh my goodness. I hate when unplanned things happen. My ADHD brain just shuts down. Yeah. Let's go eat. That's a good one. I don't know the magic words that make me feel better. A lifetime ago, I'd just get the head pats and my hair played with, and I'd relax, if that counts. Those are nice, yeah. Definitely. Are you in my head? Holy. I think a lot of us think the same things, you know, we just don't talk about them. The thoughts of not being able to do enough are constantly present, especially with my grandpa right now. You're gonna cry? I mean, we support crying if you need to, but if I can help you're not gonna cry, well, we can do that too. You're not good enough for what it is I'm trying to do. Yeah. Damn, we have a lot of deck to go with, you know? But we only have 1 more hour left. But that's good, you know, I'm glad we got to have a talking stream, because I didn't think people would come to chat. I thought I'd just be playing a game. But I wouldn't want to have, like, a mental health awareness event. I feel like Should mainly be focused on talking. What is in your control right now? That's a good question. You guys probably have better answers than me. I appreciate this space, and of course you, thank you. I appreciate you, Dan Liu. Creeping thought that I ruined relationships that mattered the most. Yeah. I feel that. Someone please take over my job. I need less responsibilities. Yes. I control what I eat, drink, and do. That is true. I am in control of how I treat myself. I'm gonna get some water, actually. I realize now why there's a hydrate button. As a redeem. There's no hydrate redeem on my channel. Actually, you guys mind? Let's take a like a 5-minute break or something. Or at least a 1-minute break. I'm just gonna get some water. That's all I'm gonna do. A snack break. Snack break. Get your snackies, okay? That's a good idea, actually. You only had 1 beer last 2 months. Good job. Yeah, refill. Time for a cup of tea. Ooh, Thai tea would be nice. Alright. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. What kind of stackies did you get? I ate a kiwi. Not to drink on a work night. Oh, I work 6 days a week. Oh yeah, that's true. You spent 100 wait, on Xbox. Recently? You work for the graveyard, it's a very long shift. I swear I'd never do that again. Hey, Easley. Am I pronouncing your username right? It's Easley, right? Good morning. We're gonna be raiding into Easley in like an hour. I hope you're ready. Oh, welcome in, welcome in. We just took a break. We're just getting back. I drank on New Year's even though I had to work. New Year's Day? So I broke that rule. Were we drinking together on Discord? Was that a day? What happened? What? I don't remember what. Yeah, I think we were together. I think. Trying to remember. I know the time zones are different, so like I was celebrating New Year's, and then I think you were with me on Discord or something. Either that or stream. My autistic brain doesn't allow me to eat kiwi? What? Dan Leo, do you know that there's a lot of different types of kiwis though? So there's the fuzzy kiwis. I don't recommend. Not a good kiwi, no. But you gotta get the golden kiwis. Golden kiwis are less fuzzy and super delicious. What? Wait. Or is it that you just don't like kiwi if you take the skin off it? Because I ate kiwi with the skin on it, but it's the golden kiwis, which the skin actually does taste good. So I don't know how you're eating kiwis. Are you pulling my chain? I'm not pulling your chain. Remember, there's like a different. I think who was I talking to the other day? It was Patters in Discord. I forget. Oh, it was pears. I was talking about pears, and I'm like, yeah, I recommend this type of pear. And he's like, I didn't know there was different types of pears, but no, that makes sense because there's different types of other fruits too. Just woke up, mostly ready. Alright, alright. When Xbox on sale for $250. You had a coupon. Oh damn. Is it, what kind of Xbox is it? Is it the newest version? I don't keep up with the Xbox. You were streaming Dead by Daylight and I fell asleep right around midnight for you. Woke up a couple hours later. I remember that, I remember that. We're like, what happened to Axe? But I think that was in the Discord. I think I was playing in the Discord, not on stream. Or maybe it was. I don't remember that well. Yeah, it might have been on stream. I'm like, what happened to Axe? He's always here. He must have fell asleep. And then you came back and you're like, yeah. Bosch pears? I'm not pronouncing that right. I like the, was it the Barlettes? It's called a Barlette, right? Barlette pears? Those are pretty good. I was on stream. I do kind of want to drink. I kind of miss it a little bit. but then I regret it. I'm like, damn, I feel like shit now. But it's such a fun time. It's such a fun time to get drunk and play Dead by Daylight. Oh, the Xbox Series S. Alright. Danley, are you okay? I think drinking and the gaming is so fun now. Yes, yes, it is. Which is a problem. It's a problem. But it's super fun when you drink socially. You're all just you really fuck up in the game, to be honest. But it's a lot of fun. We had like a drunk what was it? What was the last game we were drinking? The Jackbox games. That was chaos. That was chaos. And if we're playing Dead by Daylight drunk, we do not win. It's awful. You promise you're good. Okay, good. That's good. You don't work tomorrow? Do you have like Saturday and Sundays off? That'd be super cool. Diskless version. Okay, Axe. Are you guys ready? We'll continue. I like our silly talks though. Oh, they're your true weekends. Nice. I used to have that schedule, having a... Oh, I used to have that Fridays and Saturdays off. And then it got switched to Saturdays, Sundays off. Then it got to Sundays and Mondays. That was the worst one. Sundays and Mondays off is the worst. Everything's closed. The Elite 2 controller. Spent more on the accessories? Hmm. You just want to say this makes me feel better? It makes me feel better too. I really appreciate you guys opening up with me and being vulnerable. But I'm ready. I'm ready to get to the next question. How about you guys? I feel like we did this one already. What kind of reassurance are you craving? It's kind of like a question that already came up, but like in a different way. Let me get to another one. Actually, no. It could be a different... No, this is definitely the question we could do. What kind of reassurance are you craving? What do you need to hear? Me, I like to hear, that people still love me. Because I'm physically and mentally ill, I have a lot of self-doubt and feeling if I am worthy of love. And I actually pushed a lot of people away because I didn't feel like I was worthy of love. And I felt like because of my physical condition, feeling like I could die at any moment, I don't want to burden anyone. I don't want anyone to fall in love with me. Because if I die, that means they have to you know, grieve and mourn for me when I'm gone, and I didn't want that. So I purposely pushed myself away from people because I don't want people to love me and I don't want people to get sad when I'm gone. But I know that is bad of me. You can bonk me for that. Bad, Caroline. So I'm trying to teach myself that I am still lovable. Even if I'm not like perfect. So the reassurance that I crave is knowing that I'm still worthy of love, even as I am. You absolutely are. Thank you, Danleo. The sad part is I don't have a screen with speakers. So I don't know how I'm gonna hook this up. I don't know either. I like to hear that I'm not crazy. I like hearing that too. Yeah. There's some times where I tell people, I'm like, I'm not crazy. No, you are fine. You are reacting to life, exactly how you should. Like, things, bad shit happens. And, there's like, everyone goes through things differently and handles things differently. So, you're not crazy. You know, it's your first time at life. I like to tell myself that. That really helps, is like, this is your first time alive. Like, if we are reincarnated, I sure don't have memories of that. So, this is essentially my first time at life. And I'm a newbie. Put me on beginning mode. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Cut me some slack, 'cause it's my first time at life. I'd like to hear that people can take care of themselves. That I don't need to worry about them. That's true, that's true. It really sucks when you get people that kind of guilt trip you into, like, being there for them. Like, more kind of like my parents do that. Like, my mom does that to me. I crave to be told I'm enough. And to believe them. You can be mourned without having died. Also, I do still love you, Allie. I love you too, B. Always. But you are absolutely enough. Everyone is absolutely enough. Look, you can know about my tattoo. Look. You are enough. Okay? Don't you forget it. Flash forward to being the fantasy world. You talking about a game? Did Froggy leave? Is that an emote? Because I can't see the emote. It says Froggy leave on mine. Man, it's got some Final Fantasy X music going on. If I haven't said it before, this is my Everything Will Be Okay playlist. It has like some of my favorite games and like some old nostalgic music on it. A genre of anime. Oh, okay. Stuck in a world. Oh, okay. The better TTV emote. Oh, you always type it out? I gotta see that one. You believe it's just another world? I haven't watched anime in a bit. Anyway, let me get this card. What always made you feel better when you were a kid? What always made you feel better when you were a kid? That's a good question. I did not have a good childhood. Video games always helped. Since I was a young age, I've always been kind of obsessed with video games. I love video games so much. I think that's it. Maybe art. I don't know if I was in art for like the good reasons. Like, yeah, I did like creating things, but at the same time, I got such a like a dopamine boost from doing art because people would say, "I love your art," and It would make me happy. So that was like a big motivator for me for doing art. I just wanted someone to be proud of me. But yeah, video games, I guess. I didn't have anyone to hang out with when I was a kid either. That casserole I made for you? Oh yeah. That was good. We had that at least once a month when I was a kid. 100% in games. 100% in games makes you... that makes you feel better as a kid when you were a kid? That sounds like stress. Anime and books turned me into a recluse. A happy one? Yeah, I feel that. When I was a kid, I also didn't have any friends. But, anime, video games, sometimes books, yeah. TV shows. Yeah, I was obsessed. When I was a kid, I did have friends, but, they were not cool. It was, I had one friend that was telling me, like, Carolyn, you gotta stop with this, Japanese shit, is what they told me. They did not like that I liked anime. And they told me, either you like anime, or you're choosing anime or you're choosing me. So you can't... If anime is what you like, we're not friends anymore. And I'm like, that sounds super shitty. So you were definitely not worth it, so I'm gonna choose anime. They teach you how to be a good version of yourself on your own terms. Yes. Fruits Basket was one of my favorites on like self growth in myself, reading that manga completely. I don't know, Toru Honda, she's like amazing. She really helped me. She was relatable, and she was just a really good person, and I inspired to be her. Why are some of my newest friends so similar? Below? Yeah, oof indeed, X. Oh, what feels like progress? Feels like progress. I feel like this move for me was progress. I kind of forced myself to move out here because I couldn't deal with the seasonal depression, as well as just the depression of being isolated, just being stuck in my mind all the time. I had to move. I had to come out here. I could not be by myself anymore. So this is progress for me. What's progress for you guys? My ex-wife said I didn't like KO because I was like him so much. You didn't like KO? I was like, I kind of liked, Yuki. See, when you show me, like, the first character, you show me, like, a ship. So, like, Toru and Yuki. That's, like, the first person I see. I'm like, oh, yeah, I ship them. That sounds good. So I didn't, like, think about KO until much later. I was on the Yuki vibe. But it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. Actually, why am I spoiling the anime? Don't just go watch the anime, guys. First passage teaches you situations anxiety and how to approach others with it. True, true. Seeing the things I make actually work. You definitely got a friend here in Cali. Yes, I have a lot of friends in Cali. This is exciting. Since I moved to Cali, everyone's like, "You want to hang out?" I'm like, "Yes, but I don't think you live in my area," and they don't. But I guess one of us could travel around. So you're definitely closer than being on the East Coast now. I reworked a model in Blender and having a lot of issues when I first made it. Now it's working as intended. Took a long time to get it right though. But now I like him. Well, that's good. I'm glad you like him now. Because I like him too now. I don't know. I like cat boys. Where in your body do you feel anxiety the most? For me, it's like in my throat, in my chest. It's really hard for me to breathe on a daily basis. That's part of my my chronic illness. But I can tell when my anxiety spikes, my heart, it beats faster and it gets harder to breathe. Oh, the stomach. Yeah, it could cause like a lot of like acid in your stomach too, having anxiety. In your head and heart. What do you need most when you feel anxious? I need enough sleep. And like I think I told you guys in the beginning of the stream, if people heard me, there's a supplement that I take. I take a magnesium supplement. That magnesium helps the body become more calm and helps regulate your heartbeat and stuff. So that's really helpful for me. So I usually take that. Maybe some herbs that help with anxiety, like maybe some tea. The non-caffeinated tea. Caffeinated stuff makes me not good. Was cigarette? Oh my gosh. I feel that though. Time alone to think and breathe. It's a good one. The vape has helped a lot though. Oddly, an energy drink helps a lot. Energy drink! How? How do you survive? I can't. A spite? Oh, survive out of spite? Yeah, that's relatable. And what does your anxiety drown out? It drowns out all the thoughts. When I get super anxious, I stop thinking. And if you guys rated into me, my thoughts stopped. I was very anxious. I'm like, oh god. I think I talked to one friend about this, but you're like, when I have bad anxiety, it's like you're a deer that saw headlights. Like, it's like you completely stop. And when if someone's talking to me, I can't hear what they're saying. My anxiety in my head is too loud. So I'm just kind of nodding along, pretending that I can hear them, because I you know, I don't want them to know, but I cannot. I don't know a word that they said, and it's embarrassing. Caffeine also helps clear a lot of mental fog. Normal body functioning is, yeah, breathing. A reminder, you are not your anxious thoughts. Also, you are not your mental illness. I know a lot of people feel embarrassed by their mental health. And it causes a lot of struggles for them. But you are not your mental health. You're not your anxious thoughts. You are so much more. You're so much more than that. What small thing triggers your anxiety? I go non-vocal and try to recoup alone. Phone calls? Phone calls trigger your anxiety? Really? Oh, just the ringing of the phone. Yeah, that can be, a lot of things are anxiety inducing. Eye contact. Really bad with eye contact. But that might be part of my social anxiety. Serious choices. True. Discord calls too, which is why I don't do them too often. But being in the VC, that's different, right? Because that's not actually a call, you just kind of hop in, right? Because I do feel that. Any kind of calls where it's just like a one-on-one conversation give me anxiety. So I prefer groups of people. And that's in person or on Discord. One-on-one is okay if I'm like really comfortable with someone. But I gotta get to go know someone a little bit better first before I'm like comfortable on the one-on-one. So like when I have like a group meetup thing, it needs to be a group thing. And I know a lot of people sometimes are not okay with that because they have social anxiety as well, but their social anxiety is the fact that they need the group to be small and they need one-on-one attention. When my social anxiety is where I do not want to be the center of attention. I need you guys to kind of share it with me. Talking with strangers. IDKY. Which mask to wear for who? That's relatable. Like, people expect you to be happy all the time. There was a guy that I was working with recently, and like every day at work he would tell me like, you know, can you smile? I'm like, no. I don't want to smile. And he's like, or he'll be like, is life that terrible? I'm like, yeah, it fucking is. Friends calling is fine, but family and strangers raise my blood pressure. Yeah, true, true. Or the new card. Oh, reminder. Let yourself feel it. Oh, hey Sky, welcome in. We're doing all right. Oh, we got about 20 minutes left of stream that we're gonna be raiding into easily. How are you doing? I'm surprised you're awake. I figured out a default mask to wear for strangers. It's my customer service mask. Yeah, Axe is good at that. When people ask how are you and they expect good. Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, well, why ask people how are they if you only expect it to just be good? And I'm like someone that doesn't like lying. And then I'll say like, oh yeah, I'm okay. And they're like, you're only okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, and that's fine. Some people take more spoons to deal with than others, that's for sure. Doing okay. Casually on a terrible sleep schedule, but it's not too late for me. Oh, it's only 2:30. Same for me. Sky, I moved to the West Coast. I'm a Cali girl now. Not really, but I am in Cali. Default mask is the one of a goof to gauge how people would treat me. I feel that. My default mask is, don't get near me. Leave, like, I give off, if I'm out in public, I give off the vibe, like, do not talk to me. Do not look at me. I want nothing to do with you type of vibe. But it's really, it sucks because that's not the person who I really am on the inside. That's just, I think that's just me having a lot of trauma. And that's how I don't know, that's just how I deal. Like, people are scary, people are hurtful. And like, if I don't know someone, then I kind of look at them like an enemy, you know? But I don't want to feel that way. And it's weird, like, if you see me online, like how I am online, I'm pretty friendly. And how different I am in person. You're a bit closer to me now, yay! That's cool. I'm going to TwitchCon, by the way. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna be in California. I'm doing a trial period, see how I like it, and we'll go from there. If I can stay longer, or if I move back to New York, we'll see. I do the same thing, but I also get super attached to people sometimes at the same time. I get attached to people all the time. That's abandonment issues for you. That's part of my abandonment issues, is like, I get attached to people for like the wrong reasons. Like, I don't need to be everyone's friend. Just let people go. It's alright. I don't know why, like, it's so hard. Oh, Rightsy Shoe Puff. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Good morning. Yeah, let's go to the next question. What affirmation do you need to hear right now? I love to tell chat, I needed a good job. I haven't been able to sleep. I've just been lurking and loving these cards. Oh, really? Oh, thank you so much for lurking. I'm embarrassed. You've seen me in my nervousness.
Good job. Good job. Really good job.
Thank you for the good job. I hope I didn't wake up anyone. I feel that. I know I made you my favorite person in my cough cut off. But when we first met. Yeah, Veridius. I feel that, yeah. You easily tell me to go to bed. Yeah, you should go to bed. Easily said it. Should go to bed. We'll bonk you. You're always doing a good job, Ghost. Thank you so much. You guys too. Like, we got dealt a deck, you know, I'm not saying like these cards, but like in life, we're dealt a deck of cards. Not always the best cards, but we're making our... doing what we can, you know, with what we got. And you're doing a great job. You know? Oh, you're fine, Axe. I appreciate it. You're an amazing person with a great community. Thank you so much, Sky. You as well. I'm very happy that we got to meet, and I think you're great. Affirmation, your feelings are valid. They definitely are. They definitely are. You're not different than anyone else. We all... a lot of us feel the same way. We just don't talk about it. Her voice is soothing, but you need to sleep. I'm loving this segment so much. Oh, thank you so much, Soup. Shoe Puff. I really appreciate it. I was so nervous to do this. I didn't think people would show up. Because it's so late at night, like my community is usually asleep at this hour. But I have to, this is, you know, things are scary and I gotta do it anyway. And I got to meet cool people. Gotta meet some new friends. Oh, it's 5 AM on the East Coast. Oh. Are you someone that stays up late? But either way, like, I'm happy that you came in. I'm gonna try to come around and chill more, now that my things are starting to chill for me on my end. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. After 3 heart procedures and surgeries, yeah, this year, I'm good. Oh my goodness. Damn, I didn't know it was all that. I know you had some heart problems. I didn't know you had like 3 surgeries. But I'm glad you're doing okay, I hope. And the Final Fantasy X is a nice touch. Yeah, this is my Everything Will Be Okay playlist. So I got some like Chrono Cross, Final Fantasy X, some Omari. Some Omari didn't play at all. Is this on shuffle? It might not be on shuffle. No, it is on shuffle. I didn't get any Omari music. Like the cheerful Omari music. We just played Omari recently, which is it's a horror game, but it's cute. It's a cute horror game. But it's got some good music in it. But it's been mainly it's Final Fantasy X because I love Final Fantasy X. That it helps me feel good. Good night, Shoe Puff. I'm doing a little bit better. Could always be better, but it's looking up, I hope. Yeah, I feel that. Positive thoughts. Oh, you have a girlfriend now? We'll definitely try to bring her around to meet y'all. Oh, that's so cool. Congratulations on getting a new girlfriend. It's always nice, like, to having, like, a supportive partner is really nice when you're going through all that. Hey, Legayan, what are you doing up? What are you doing up? Did you just wake up? We only have 10 minutes left. 10 minutes! I was playing Moonflow earlier, which reminded me of the Shoe Puff. Moonflow. Is Moonflow a game? Oh, you just woke up. Nice, nice. Good morning. I need to go to sleep. It's nice and really scary because I haven't really been in any kind of relationship for like 8 years or so. First one since figuring out I was trans. I'm glad you got a supportive partner. Oh, it's a Final Fantasy X location. Yeah, I didn't know if that was if you were like playing actual Final Fantasy X or if it was a game called Moonflow. That's cool. Oh, you love the Mari? She's cool. Everyone tells me I look like her, so I had a friend gift me this. But yeah, relatable vibes, Sky. I haven't actually been in a relationship. I feel like it's been like 10 years for me. But I've dated people here and there, and I was married. But I still kind of don't count my marriage sometimes, because like it was just really, really awful. And if you get all the Ghost Girl lore, I married a friend. Like I asked this man to marry me, and he was only my friend. He was a new friend. This is how mentally ill I am sometimes. But it didn't work out, obviously. We were just platonic friends. I asked him to marry me. Then we started dating. That's a discussion for another time. I know it's like sometimes like that's kind of a thing that people get interested in, but I won't get into that story because we only have 10 minutes left. But yeah, like 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago, maybe longer, 12 years ago, I was like actually in a relationship. And it's hard to unlearn some things from toxic relationships. Like, just being with a friend, you know, like, I'll be like playing on my phone. And like when I was in a relationship, people will say, "What are you doing on your phone? Like, I need you to spend more time with me." I'm like, "But you were also on your phone. And you're watching TV, like you're not engaging with me at all, so like what's wrong with me being on my phone?" So like it's like trauma stuff I have to unlearn, and like feeling like I can be safe now. I did cosplay, Mari. Or Marnie. Marnie. It wasn't like a great cosplay, though. You tried dating earlier this year? How did that go? I work too much to have a relationship. It depends, Axe. It depends who it is. I used to date workaholics, and I was fine with that. But that's kind of deals with my mental health. Thinking that I don't need a whole lot of attention. But like, if you find the right person, I think they can be understanding. An affirmation I always like hearing, or need to hear, is someone's proud of me and what I'm doing. I never heard anyone actually tell me that until I was 20s, and it hit really hard when someone finally told me they were proud of me for the first time. Well, Sky, we're very proud of you. You're so strong to go through like all those heart procedures to, you know, come out and be your true self, coming out as trans and like just being who you are and who you should have always been, you know? That's really brave. And like, that's amazing. Like, there are times where I am so scared to be out, you know? And to be trans, like that's not easy. So you're doing an amazing job. You really are. All the cosplays I members, yeah. I think I saw that cosplay at one point. Well, we're almost done, guys. How you feeling? We got halfway through the deck. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You see I touch these cards a lot. I gotta do things with my hands. Like I'm about to pass out. I need to sleep too. I feel refreshed. I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad we got to meet. I'm gonna switch to my just chatting screen. I love this. Long story short, we split and are still friends. A friend romanced me and I fell hard, but she only felt that way for a small time and that's it. Talked it out and we're still friends, and she has my love and support still. I'm so glad that you know, everything's okay and you guys can still be friends. I tried dating a friend semi-recently too, and that did not work out. He was okay with being friends, but I was like, he's very bad at communicating. So I had to tell him I needed to step back and I needed to be away from to heal from what happened. But it is what it is. Yeah. I miss my ex. Yeah, we all do. Oh, the good ones at least, you know? And even like the bad ones, we still miss like the good times with them. Yeah, it is a cute background. My friend Kevin made it. Who I'm living with. He gave me his desk and everything. They're really nice. Phrasing? Not really a bad one. Haven't been in a relationship in almost 5 years. Like I am. It's been 12 years for me. Like, the last person I dated was Tony, Unless you're counting my ex-husband, which sometimes I really don't count because it was terrible. And that was a friendship, the marriage thing. It really complicated. Yeah, I do too. Almost sounds like I miss your ex too. Hey, Trugal, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Nowhere. But yeah, guys. Let me see if Easley is on. Not Roxy. He is. Oops.
So
Got to hear his voice for 1 second. Alright, y'all. Yeah. The music's great. Now, everyone listen to Tails. Everything's gonna be okay. You are safe, you are loved, and you belong here. You have purpose on this world, and I am so grateful to have met you. I'm so glad we can exist in this space at the same time. And I'm so proud of you. Just, you guys are so strong. And I know every day is like really hard. But you're so amazing. And you guys inspire me to keep going. So thank you so much for coming.
Good job.
Thank you so much for the good job.
Good job. Really good job.
Everyone, yes, thank you. Good job to everyone. So, I'm gonna send you on your way. But thank you so much for coming. It really means a lot to me to have you guys chat with me and keep me company for this. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. So, have a good night if you guys are going to sleep. Or have a good morning if you are now just waking up. But let's get on this little raid train and give some support. And also thank you, Ari, for putting this all together.
all of it's perfectly acceptable to have. Lana, is that you coming downstairs? Because the dogs are being weird. I genuinely can't tell if the PS5 has input delay right now. Probably is a cat. It's probably Charlie. He's probably doing something stupid. I just know that he's gonna do it. There's the